And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started, and our pitcher in this game, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And Siggy, he's a workhorse, loves pitching deep into his starts.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Ready to go now? Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. Right side, hard hit. And he handles it himself for the out. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
And that's too high, and it's ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's 2 down.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter 2-pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. And a 1-1. Late with the swing there.
1 and 2.
Two outs. And that skips in the dirt. Up the middle. That's a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Max Kepler at the plate, tosses to first. That ends the frame. Diamondbacks strand a pair, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and today's starting pitcher, Brandon Pfaadt.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Troy should have this one. And there's 2 down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We played an inning. No score. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the rookie first baseman, number 13. Now a screamer into the outfield. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one down.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here is James McCann. Off the mark there. 2-1. Two down, nobody on. Nice grab. Jumps, throws, and very nicely done for the out.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
We head to the bottom of the second. Now here is Mookie Betts.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
Down the line, it's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He'll take those bloop hits off the end of the bat all day long. It doesn't mean you put a great swing on it, but hitters deserve to get a lucky hit every now and then.
Max Muncy at the dish. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. You're getting a taste right here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye at the strike zone.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. And that squirts through. Betts around second, headed for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's Kyle Tucker. Fly ball down the line. Kepler drops into the glove, and there's one down. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Runners at the corners, one away. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now 1-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
And he deals. Oh, he can't hang on. Still finds a way to get off a throw. 1 at second. And here's the rookie catcher, Dalton rushing. Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
McCann fires. Safe. Stolen base. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. On to the 3rd inning. Leading off, Tommy Troy.
Fielder, number 9.
Next pitch in for a strike. 2-2 now. Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Out to center. Pajes under this one. 2 down. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo.
Geraldo Perdomo.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. And it's off the wall, but foul. This to 3rd, and it goes just foul. That one ripped. This one could be trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. And that's a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
This is Corbin Carroll. Off the mark there, and it's 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Man on second, 2 down. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to 3rd. No swing, he held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Out of here. He'll touch them all, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now, Gabriel Moreno. Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Freeman, and that is the inning. D-backs at a pair on the homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the inning. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
In the air out towards right center. Troy on the move to the gap. He's got it. One away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
You only live once, you gotta live it up.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
One ball.
Well, the
Two
offense
strikes.
has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Rip to third. Over to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajes. That smash towards center. Troy makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they make short work of him there. 3 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Dodgers 1.
I'm too involved in God, not television, according to his purpose.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Max Kepler. Next pitch is outside.
Well, these
One
Diamondbacks
strike.
showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3.
Three ball. Two strikes.
Hit in the air, center field. Pajes settles under it. Brings it in. One down.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And here's the first baseman.
Counts full.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Close,
No,
but
that's a
call the
ball.
ball. And it's 2-1.
2-1.
That one down the line. Fair ball.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, catcher
So
James
man aboard.
McKeon.
James McCann digs in now. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Pajes settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. 1 left for the Diamondbacks as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here in L.A., bottom of the 4th. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And strike 2.
1 and 2.
Next pitch is outside. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Towards first. And Freeman is retired.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Lots of players perform better at home, and this batter is no exception. Might be the crowd or the familiar surroundings, but he's typically better in this environment.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Ground ball up the middle. Marte whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Once he digs in. 2 outs. Gets the call. 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Dodgers go down quietly, and they trail it here 2-1. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the center fielder, Tommy Troy. That one not close, and it's 2-1. Fastball is outside. Fastball for a strike.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hernandez pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Got him swinging. Two down, base is empty. And here is Geraldo Perdomo. And that's downstairs and outside. That's a strike across the top of the zone. 2 outs, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's down and in.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Line drive. That's a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Man at first. Next to hit for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Perdomo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Dodgers 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Just missing there. And that's ball 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And there's the ball. Teoscar Hernandez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swung on, belted. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Dalton Rushing will hit next. And that misses. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, second base.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Next pitch is outside. And a sweeper misses for a ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now Gabriel Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
Movement in the bullpen. Evan Phillips getting ready to go. Number 86 also getting ready. That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Two now. And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Max Kepler.
Now batting Max Kepler. And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control. And not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And it hits the fence. And that's a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Now on the bump, number 63.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
1 strike.
A little bit high. And now 3-1. James McCann waiting to hit for the D-backs. And a swing and a miss.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Man at second. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. James McCann in now.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Two on, 2 outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. And it's filled up.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. And now 2 balls and a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Paul Sewald getting loose out there. Number 62 also throwing. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Just misses there. Freddie Freeman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
It's Freddie Freeman now. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Brandon Falk gives new pitcher on here, number 55.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Here's Mookie now. And a count 1-2. Stays alive. Pajes leads off first with one away. The rare K for Mookie. Here comes Max Muncy.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That misses. The count now 2-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Inning over. Nice work from the snake pen there. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Evan Phillips.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a foul ball. Swings and misses. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Dodgers 1. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now at the plate, Kyle Tucker. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's off the outside edge. 2-1.
2-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. McCann fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
On the ground right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Inside, 2-2. Rips one to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. A little bloop single. And that keeps the inning going.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line.
Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Paul Sewald.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And a count 1-2. Rushing off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that is that. One left for LA. They're down 2-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Alex Vesia.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now it's going to be Corbin Carroll.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
So now 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Gabriel Moreno, the next to hit. One down, base is empty. Misses inside, and a count 2-1.
1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1. And it's fouled away.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
2 down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. 2 outs. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. And now the first baseman. On the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first. And that is that. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Fastball is outside.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Late on that fastball.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That just misses, and it's 3-2.
That's a really good take.
And the tying run is on base.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
And here's a slow roller. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe.
Well, things that lead to big innings other than hits or home runs are, of course, walks and errors. Free base runners, and they've been gifted with both so far this inning. And that'll make any manager in the dugout just stew a little bit, and I'm sure he is right now.
The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Freeman hits it in the air. Carroll hustling after it. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. They lead it in the 8th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, number 62.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Here's Mookie to hit. Turns and fires to Betts. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at second. Right through there, got him. And 1 gone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
In the dirt, but kept close. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kevin Ginkel preparing to come on if needed. Loaisiga warming up as well. Just off the outside part of the plate. Swinging at ball 4 that was off the outside edge. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. Runner at second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside, and the count is even 2-2.
3 balls. He's straight.
Teoscar Hernandez waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Dives, and he can't hang on. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they do get the third out of the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. Last chance coming up for the D-backs. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Tanner Scott. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Next pitch is outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Fastball for a strike, and it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Ripped to short. Betts whips it to first. Now only one out remaining.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Two down, nobody on. Missed with a changeup. And that's ball 3.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Fastball for a strike. Scott is just one strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.